Good afternoon, guys, and welcome back to another episode. I'm the Friendly Investor, your favourite investor channel, where we're going to be looking at a hot stock today, NIO. Before we start, this is not financial advice. Let's go. So NIO's Q4 and earnings were announced yesterday. I thought they were extremely positive. Some major catalysts that I'm going to bring to you, so just pay attention. I'm going to be looking at the financials, the revenues, and the operations, and really just look into and dive into this Q4 report and some of the major catalysts that are coming out in the beginning of 2021 and at the end of 2021 to really keep your eyes peeled, with potential Apple NIO partnership being announced in a couple months' time for 2024, where Apple want to release their own autonomous vehicle. So let's look at their key financial results. I think they're really positive. The stock has shown some sort of negative reaction today, but it's usually for some reason NIO sells off any positive news. I'm not too sure why, but that just occurs. So that's just a pattern to keep your eye out for, and it can happen with any stock anyway, as the market is generally down. The percentage change of vehicle sales is up 106%. This is huge, because this is one thing that you want to notice, that a company is consistently growing. We're not talking 300% huge jumps. Some small jumps every other quarter is massive, but over the whole year, that's 133% growth from the previous year. That 106 growth from previous year, this is massive. Their vehicle margin has increased. Their total revenues has increased by 107%. This is mega stuff, guys. Really, really positive. Their gross margin increased. Their gross margin decreased. Sorry. Their gross margin is increased by 256%. This is huge. Their gross profit over loss, so that's how much money they're making, and their net loss has gone down by 53%. So they're hopefully by next quarter, after this, they could be in positive figures, and this will really drive this stock. So that's just one of the catalysts. Their adjusted net loss obviously down 53%. So let's look at their key operating costs. This is how many vehicles they sold throughout the year. So in 2020 Q1, 3,838 vehicles. I don't know why I said it like that, but here we go. Q2, 10,000, but we see that's increased, almost quadrupled to where we are now, 17,353. This is really, really key stuff. Really stuff to keep your eyes into. Or we look at this, 2019 in quarter 1, 3,989 to 2020 Q4, 17,353. That's a really good. There's really good view on how to see this company is growing, and although it may seem not as growing as fast with the 12,000 and 70,000, that's still a massive 5,000 vehicles, and this is with the pandemic going on, guys. You really need to pay attention to this, something to keep your eye out for. Their total revenues overall throughout the years increased from 133%, and from Q4 to Q3, it's an increase of 46.7%, guys. So still massive jumps. This is huge. Their vehicle sales have increased from over 130%, and an increase from 44% from the third quarter. This is a pandemic, guys. You really need to keep your eyes out. This is something to keep your eyes out for. Is that in the pandemic, people were holding their money. There was a lot of economic hardships, a lot of economic downturns, and this company has still had over 30% growth year on year and quarter over quarter. This is massive, guys. Come on, this is huge. I'm so excited I've got to bring this to you. Now, some of the massive catalysts that I just want to talk about now. NIO expanding into 2021. Really stuff to look out for here. And this is they're hopefully going into Europe. I did a video on this where they're looking at Germany, UK, Sweden, Norway, and slowly expanding into the US by 2022. This is massive. And they're hopefully global markets by 2023. That's everywhere. So we're talking about India. They're going to be dominating very, very shortly, guys. So just keep your eyes peeled and look at the dip. Is this an opportunity to buy the dip? We'll look at it in a second. And the second major catalyst for this year, this is just 2021, guys. They have an autonomous vehicle coming out in 2022, the ET7 sedan, which is partnership with NVIDIA, large tech titan, guys. So they're partnering and building relationships with really huge companies that have some sort of reputation around the whole world. And it's something they're building. They're building the right places, shaking the right hands, it seems. And Apple are looking at building. Now we're going to look at Apple. Apple are looking at building their own self-driving vehicle by 2024. Apple has progressed enough that it is now aimed to build a vehicle for cars. That is massive. Some of the companies they've already looked at are Tesla. They've passed on Tesla, XPeng, Volkswagen, and they'll probably be looking at Ford and some of the other ones, some of the large ones like XPeng, Li Auto. But the main one is NIO. They have hinted at some sort of relationship with NIO, and NIO are already designing this autonomous technology, so they're already a step ahead of some of these competitors. So I can really see this going NIO's way, and hopefully with this announcement coming out in the next couple of months, they're going to be partnering together. That would be huge. 2x, 5x, guys. Come on. Now let's look at their stock at the moment. So last year it was 396. Massive growth. Bear in mind, as it's a growth stock, it's expected to have accelerated growth more than the normal market trend of growth. And we can see that it has some sort. It starts off at 61 and it's down 44. But I think this is a really great buying opportunity because in the next 3 to 5 years, plus within the next couple of months of all these opportunities, it's going to be going. This stock is going to be going to the moon, guys. You really don't want to miss out. And how would I play it? If it dips to 40, I'm going bam. If it dips to 35, I'm going bam. I don't think it will, but if it hits 30, by any chance, I'll be putting some money into this for sure. I'll be buying some shares because I know that's a bargain. It's a bargain as it is right now, in my opinion. And I've already bought some at this price. I can't wait. If it dips a little bit more, I'm going to be seizing this opportunity because they don't come around often. After any sort of news, there is some sort of dip, as we can see the trend, but it is a growing trend. It's increasing. So these dips, they won't be hitting this price for a while, if again. Thank you very much for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of the Q4 earnings. Let me know what stocks you want me to talk about in the future. Drop a like, subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the week. I'm almost there. 850 subscribers. It was a pleasure talking to you guys. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.